Alright, what's up you guys? My name is Spiky Jesus and welcome to the top 10 iconic first-person shooter games. Now I do want to preface this video by saying it was very difficult to put these in an order that would please everybody, so please don't take offense if I didn't put your favorite game over another favorite game. And at the same time, if you do have 10 iconic first-person shooter games that weren't mentioned on this list, I'd love to see some of those in the comments section. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into the video. Everyone who's anyone that's ever played a PC game on Steam knows of Team Fortress 2. Paving the way for free-to-play games, TF2 revolutionized class-based FPS action by giving individual classes personalities. Adding in-game aesthetic items keeps the replay value high and is a shining example of a free-to-play game that doesn't sacrifice quality gameplay mechanics to make a quick buck. Battlefield fans would have probably held a public execution for me if I didn't include a game from their series on this list. So let's take a look at Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2 essentially created its own niche genre, with the full-scale battle approach to a first-person shooter. Battlefield's unique combination of infantry and vehicular combat finds its roots in Battlefield 2. These gameplay elements even influence games that are releasing today, such as PlanetSide on the PC. Longtime fans of Counter-Strike may hate me for putting Global Offensive above Counter-Strike 1.6 on this list, but considering the widespread interest for the game, as well as a staggeringly large esports scene, the pure scale of CSGO makes it arguably the most important game in the Counter-Strike series. Counter-Strike has become arguably the second most popular game on PC, as well as the most popular FPS esports game, making it an iconic FPS in its own right. The only reason I wouldn't put CSGO any higher than number 8 is because it has yet to live out its lifespan and may very well have a few surprises up its sleeve. Medal of Honor was the game that kicked off World War II shooters as a whole, and it would influence games such as Red Orchestra and Call of Duty World at War for years to come. With a story written by Steven Spielberg and music by Michael Giacchino, the well-produced 20-mission storyline set the precedent for any and all FPS campaigns that followed. Although Call of Duty is mocked by many other FPS players, everyone, and I mean everyone, went through a Call of Duty phase in their gaming career. Modern Warfare, the fourth title in the Call of Duty franchise, is widely regarded as the game that launched the series into its golden era, as well as the FPS Hall of Fame. Although the third installment of the series was the most popular, die-hard Halo fans will swear that Halo 2 was the most important title in the series. This was the game that set up the success of the Xbox, as well as the Xbox 360, essentially launching the Xbox Live platform as a way to play games online with other people, which was a completely new experience for console gamers. Quake 2 is often described as the FPS that completely shifted the ideology behind first-person shooters on PC. Quake 2 was a trailblazer for the genre, making leaps and bounds, no pun intended, both in terms of gameplay as well as visuals, which were absolutely stunning at the time. The player base even started what was most likely the first competitive FPS scene on PC, laying the groundwork for future competitive titles such as the Counter-Strike series. Up until the release of GoldenEye in 1997, most people who wanted to play quality first-person shooter games had to play them on PC. GoldenEye was the first quality first-person shooter to make it onto consoles, enchanting its fans with its cinematic-driven single-player storyline, as well as the phenomenally designed multiplayer experience, paving the way for multiplayer FPS titles on console. When we talk about a series of games that completely changed the perception of what a first-person shooter should and could be, we need to talk about the Half-Life series, but more specifically, Half-Life 2. For its time period, the gameplay, storytelling, and innovative source engine all pushed the FPS genre to a completely uncharted waters, and continue to influence games that are developed today. The source engine that premiered with Half-Life 2 was used in Titanfall, a game released just 2 years ago, and was praised for its stellar gameplay. Number 1 should come as no surprise. The first great first-person shooter was Doom. It was released in 1993 as a horror survival shooter that had absolutely everybody playing. Hell, even my own mother that wouldn't let me buy M-rated games was playing Doom in its heyday. Luckily for us, the incredible design of Doom would set the precedent and the foundation for the future of all first-person shooter games. Once again, guys, this list was very difficult to put together, and I know some of you guys won't be happy with the spots that I gave some of these games. So if you disagree, feel free to leave your own top 10 list in the comments section below, and we would love to discuss it with you guys. My name is Spiky Jesus. I do want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.